Do you like any other noodle soups? Like where do you tier it?
I mean, I'm not really a noodle guy.
What are you? What's your carb of choice?
Toast.
Okay, I'm a rice guy. I'm a pasta guy. I grew up on Russian cuisine, so we got pilmeni. I guess is like our.
Are there any noodle soups like in Russian
Like
cuisine?
dumplings? What is that?
Yeah, it's kind of like small dumpling.
In soup or just
No, never
Oh,
in
okay,
soup.
okay.
Never in soup.
No soup at all in Russia.
No, there's lots of soups in Russia, but never with
They
noodle.
don't even cook it in water. They just look at it sternly.
So like,
Stay with me 真夜中のドアを叩き
I'm Tosin.
I'm Ryan.
Andre.
Tatum
All right, we're live. Well, welcome to Squat Podcast. I'm Tarek,
I'm Ivan.
and this is.
I'm Tosin. Nice to meet you guys. Sort of. I don't
Hey,
really
yo, come on, man. Hey, start this again. I'm Ivan.
know. Okay.
I know you're an opinionated man on food, and I
Oh,
know you
yes.
know your food. Do you have a favorite noodle soup?
Pass the test.
I'm gonna say Shin Ramen.
You like
Wait,
instant?
you mean
instant.
pack of ramen?
I'm talking about like
Yeah, but the thing
proper.
is that, like, for example, when you make your, instant noodles, don't you? Are you guys like dry noodle people, or do you guys like
Wet.
include the wet noodle thing?
Soup, baby.
Wait, you talking about mee goreng and then shin ramen?
We're talking
'Cause you
about like
can't-
at a restaurant.
No.
you know. If you're gonna talk about that,
let him do it. Let
If you wanna talk about that.
At a restaurant? Okay.
No.
Okay.
It was not. It was
But
not
I-
restaurant.
I don't want
noodle
him to be
soup.
misrepresented. If we,
Well,
if
he's
we think-
representing himself. He chose this.
I don't know. Like I want the people to know that this man has nice taste. But if you're saying shin ramen, I mean, go for it.
No, I'm not. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Can you even do shin ramen dry? Is that a thing?
Yeah, you could.
Oh, you
but
can.
You're
You
retarded.
can.
do it. Yeah.
But it doesn't taste nice if you do it dry. Or like,
All right. Okay. Let's run with it. How do you do your perfect shin ramen?
for me, it's like you got to make sure that you have, I would say, like, not too much water, so it's like diluted, but enough water like where it's going to be like kind of salty. You also gotta kind of have your condiments in there, and then what I also do is I like to do like frozen dumplings as well, like with them as well,
Oh, you spice it up.
and like with some egg. I don't know when you move.
How you doing that egg? How you doing that egg?
I'm pretty simple, just a nice boiled egg. I don't know.
Oh, boiled egg. Okay. And you cooking this on a
boil it in the soup,
on a
right?
little pot. So you put the water, boil the water, add the noodle. Is that how you doing it?
Yeah. Basically, yep. Water, pot, add the seasoning, and then put the egg in there as well. Sometimes it can soak up a little bit of.
Exactly. You crack the egg inside. Yeah, into it. Not.
Oh no! Like I boil the egg
You boil
first,
it
and then,
separate.
and then I add
Oh,
it
why?
in. It seeps in a little bit, some of the flavor, a bit of the saltiness.
You know, he smells so good and he dresses so well, but
Taste.
he's a shin ramen boy. He's
Why shin ramen, man? What got you into it?
I don't
man?
know. When you said noodle soup, that was the first thing that came to mind. If you're
Yeah.
going to be like more conventional, maybe you could say like a pho. I'm pretty simple, but
You have always liked pho in the time that I've known you. Is it still your favorite restaurant noodle soup? The most comforting?
yeah, I'd say pho is just like the go-to.
What is
It's
it
like,
about pho that talks to you?
It's just like it's the right mix of like umami, a bit of saltiness,
Yeah.
the meat and everything. I like ordering extra meat. Pause.
I like a
But,
little schmeat. Yeah. Who doesn't?
But yeah, nah.
Can you rank noodle soups like in a bit of a tier list for me? Like
I
S
don't
tier
feel
to
like I haven't. I know.
Shin
we'll talk
ramen.
about-
Where's shin ramen?
Yeah,
go?
no, we're gonna add shin ramen in there. So let's just go like laksa,
Yeah.
shin ramen, pho,
And regular ramen.
and like restaurant quality ramen.
Okay, honestly, I don't really like restaurant quality ramen that much.
So
That's the lowest for me.
no,
That's the lowest.
no,
for me.
you're just wrong, bro.
Nah,
what,
for real.
what do you mean?
Nah, for real.
What do you mean?
Huh? I don't know. Like I went to.
Explain yourself.
I think I went to like Rara's and I didn't like it. It was just
Because you
wasn't
went to
that
the
great.
you went to the Guaylo fucking ramen shop, bro.
Okay.
Wait, which one?
Rara and
Rara,
Redfern. man.
Redfern.
No, that's good. I like that place.
That was
Come
rated
on,
really
man.
highly. Yeah.
What didn't you like about it? It was too porky or something, or
No, it
did
was
you
just
get-
like I don't know. Maybe
your thing,
maybe
maybe.
I was extremely unlucky, but I just feel like the porky.
yeah.
Okay.
This
good
me a
one.
lot. Didn't it?
No, I got the chicken base, so that actually might be
Yeah.
it. I don't have a traditional like pork ramen.
No,
actually, that's a
good point.
Yeah, I feel like chicken base is like one of those ones. It's like going to a Chinese restaurant and getting like fish and chips.
feel like chicken
it's never
soup.
going to be that good,
Yeah, no, that's
So that's
Should
probably
have got
the
the
reason
soy
why.
one. Should got the soy
Chicken
one.
pho is really good though.
Yeah,
even though you
burger.
can have the beef one, the chicken one's really good as well.
Then I'd probably say it would be, I do like laksa, so I'd say like ramen, and then it would be shin ramen,
Okay.
and then it would be laksa, and then top would be pho.
Okay. Well, okay.
I look, it's not
Laksa
bad.
second way.
Oh, it's just like, I don't know. I just literally forgot all about laksa. Laksa's amazing. I love laksa.
Dude, laksa's crack. It's my first, but I mean, I'm Malaysian, so I'm a bit biased.
I tell you my gripes with laksa real quick.
Go ahead.
It's got two noodles, right?
Yeah.
One of them's good,
Yeah.
one of them's bad, and it's mainly the bad one. Like it's got vermicelli, like 90% vermicelli, and it doesn't take up any of the flavor.
You know why? You know why?
Yeah,
Because
why?
Malaysians understand the duality of life, which
Duality
is you
of
need
life.
some bad to enjoy the good. So we put a bad noodle with a good noodle.
Yeah, well, Japanese got to figure it out, baby. It's all 100% good. Like, they just
Not
put
according
all-
to this guy.
They just put all the good noodle in, and then you guys fucking have this vermicelli for some reason. Just hey, on its own, just the soup, just the broth, laksa fucking slaps, bro. It's like it's spicy, it's creamy, it's delicious,
it's
umami.
good. It's the best. It's the best. It's the best. It's necessary.
Come on,
Yeah.
man. I think you need to grow up. I think that's like a sign of
You
immaturity.
think I got a child?
Oh, I
like
agree.
taste?
I agree. I agree. I agree.
It's like-
You're not a cultured grown man.
All right. Yeah.
And
you don't like vegetables. That's
you don't appreciate shin ramen, so
Hey man, it got me through them dark days. You know what I mean? The shin ramen.
No,
man.
it's not even really. I mean, yeah, I'm living alone now, so yeah, Shin Ramen definitely does.
On the
you know,
daily, on
If
the
you just
daily.
don't want to go out DoorDash anything, Shin Ramen gets the job done.
It has that kind of proper meal taste to it compared to like
Yeah.
2-minute noodles that you had
But
back
the
in the
condiments that come with it as well.
he's living by himself, ladies out there.
Hey.
He's living by himself.
day. That means his home is empty right now. You can rob it if you're watching live.
Oh, please don't. I don't have too much. Please.
Oh,
yeah.
so I'm just gonna assume, but do you like spice?
Yes.
So you like shin ramen. Do you think that shin ramen is spicy at all, or where do you rate its spiciness level?
I think like it gets the nose running a little bit, but it's nothing crazy.
Have you had the
Yeah.
the buldak bokkeumyeon, the fire noodles? The fire noodle challenge noodles.
I don't handle those that well. I'm being honest. I
Yeah.
don't handle them very well.
Do you,
too,
ha-
too chemically.
do
Like,
you not handle them on the back end or the front end?
Both.
Okay,
That shit's painful. I ain't gonna lie.
little software developer joke.
all right, I think we good. We're gonna wrap it up there.
Yeah, we'll wrap it up there.
All
Hey,
right.
one other question, very quickly.
Sure.
Is there such thing as a Nigerian noodle soup that we don't know
There's
about?
no noodles in Nigeria, but we do have pepper soup. So it's basically like beef broth with like beef pieces, like liver and whatnot, and it's very spicy.
Sounds like
pepper soup.
bunboy.
But
without
only
noodles.
the only heat is the pepper, no chili.
Pepper is chili.
The heat is the only heat is in the soup itself. So like it's supposed to be like one of those pick me up ones when you're sick or whatever.
By pepper, do you mean the like chili pepper, or do you mean peppercorn pepper?
No, like closest to like a habanero, like
Like,
shredded
okay, like
and,
a chili pepper.
blended
Yeah,
and
yeah,
everything.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
it's
That's what I'm
fucked.
thinking, yeah.
But it's good. But it's like you finish it, everyone's eating it, and like your forehead is like sweating and
What
shit.
kind of carb do you eat it with?
So that one you normally eat it by itself, but you can have it with like I think everyone's kind of heard of fufu now.
Yeah,
low-key.
yeah, yeah.
So you could possibly have it with that, but you normally have that with like a tomato-based thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like an accoutrement to some
It's like
of
the congee of like Nigeria.
You didn't even mention it
Spicy
in the
fucking
rankings.
congee, dude.
I wouldn't. Nah, it's not a soup. There's no noodles in it though, unfortunately.
By definition, it doesn't count. But yeah,
Yeah, but for my fellow
got out of it on a
Nigerians-
technicality.
Nigerians, we know our noodles like Indomie, like mee goreng noodles.
that's
Big
slaps.
Nigeria.
What's the name of the dish? This pepper dish. What's it
It's
called?
usually called pepper soup.
Just pepper soup.
Pepper soup.
Oh,
yeah.
straight up.
Yeah, or like in Nigeria when pepper soup, you can say it like that. Yeah.
You gotta do a little.
You got a
Little bounce to it.
tang on it,
All right, bro. Thank you. Hey, we learned something today.
Yeah. Awesome.
You got shit taste, but hey, that's all right. All right, thanks, Austin Steve, bro. Or anything for that matter. Anyways, my name is Ivan. This is
Tarek. I'm Tarek.
Papa Squat Podcast. You're popping a squat with us today. Thank you. What's your name, man?
I'm Ryan. Andre.
Right, Andre.
Nice to meet you,
I
boys.
saw you guys walk past the sign. You're pondering. I know you have strong opinions. So, first off, what is your favorite noodle soup?
My favorite noodle soup is ramen udon. I have it with my dad makes it at home, but when we went to Japan, we had some really.
Are you part Japanese?
I'm actually half Malaysian.
Hey, me too.
This guy's half Malaysian.
No way!
Nice,
Yeah,
nice.
Y'all look mad different though.
I'm Chinese Malaysian, so maybe that
I'm
might
mixed race Malaysian.
mixed race
Yeah,
Malaysian.
yeah.
Right, fair enough.
Yeah. Okay. So you said ramen udon. Does that mean it's like a mix between ramen and udon, or is it the type of noodles, or what do you mean?
Yeah, so it's the type of soup that they have with the noodles. So you can have like, there's the thick udon, but then there's like the ramen udon, which is a little bit thinner.
Wait, is that
and-
still udon? So wait, ramen
Yeah, it's like
The soup is
I'm
still
pretty
udon?
sure it's a type of
of udon?
udon.
I didn't know.
So you're getting the ramen based like soup or whatever, but then you're having just like a type of special type of noodle that you like. Why do you like that type of noodle with it?
It's look. This is my dad's recipe. It's this like it's in a soupy broth with
Yeah.
some pork mince and like the thick noodles.
It's almost like danamyeon or something. Like that.
Is
Similar.
is your dad Malay or your mum Malay?
My dad's Malay.
Oh,
yeah.
right.
Your mum's white.
Yeah, my mum.
Of course, his dad's cooking the fucking. Anyway,
Well, actually, in halfies, it's usually the other way around.
normally the other way around.
Yeah. So yeah, we got the rare halfie mixed race.
Shout out to the white man, Asian woman couples around the world. There's not enough of them, I think.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, what's your favorite, my guy?
I'm being really boring. I say ramen as well, honestly.
Ramen udon.
No, I didn't know that was a thing until 30 seconds ago. Let's go with ramen udon, sure.
What kind of ramen you like? There's different types. So
I don't know.
Do you know him? Do you know him? It's okay if you don't know him.
I don't know. I think
the normal one.
I don't know. Yeah.
No, I'm talking about like the soup. Like there's like there's a pork bone one. There's a soy sauce based one. There's a chicken one.
Pork bone.
Tonkotsu.
I tried the soy sauce once. I'm a big soy sauce guy, but too salty, man.
Yeah, I don't like that one either.
You would hate this other guy that came on a podcast once. He loves salt and rice and soy sauce and shit.
Right, yeah,
Anyways, so you like a little tonkotsu broth.
Yeah.
What do you like about it?
I don't know. It's got this nice, like, you got the salt there. It's not, like, deathly salty, though. It's got this, like, good mixture of flavors. I think it's just the combination of, like, everything they put together. Sort of comes together in a nice little wholesome blend, you know?
Noodle soups in general do that. I got a question for you. How come ramen udon beats laksa as a man of Malaysia? Especially a Chinese Malaysian man.
Defend yourself.
Look, I don't think I don't survive the allegations here, unfortunately. I mean, laksa for me, I don't like. My dad actually doesn't make it that often. He doesn't do it that much, so I just haven't experienced it so much as his weird like ramen udon combination.
So there's a nostalgia feeling that you're attaching to the
that
soup.
as well. And I mean, I can't really speak as much for the laksa because I just don't have it as much. I can't.
Does your
really,
dad not make a good one?
I don't have it if I go out. Look, I'm not about to slander my dad in public.
Your dad is a big
Sounds like
fan
a
of our
yes.
podcast. Actually, he told us. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dad. I'm so sorry.
So you go out to eat your laksa, right? And why do you rank it below ramen?
I actually, when I go out, laksa's not my choice of Malaysian food. I'm more of a roti canai kind of guy.
I love it. Yeah,
Fair enough. Yeah.
So
There's not
like,
many good ones in Sydney though. Roti.
Yeah, like for real. Like when
Yeah.
you go, there's this one place in Kuala Lumpur that we go to called ABC Cafe. Always best.
Oh
cafe.
yeah, I know that one.
It's right outside KL Central.
Okay.
And they have like 1 ringgit roti canai.
It's like 2 cents.
Yeah, it's like
They
30
do it
cents
with
here or
the
something.
the fish gravy.
You can ask for the fish, but
They
they
do it
usually
with
it's
the-
usually dal or
No, they do it with the dal.
or,
Sorry, yeah. Because usually
Where do you think the Australians failed on the sauce side or the roti side?
the roti side for sure.
The
They don't know how to
roti
make
side,
it. It's
yeah.
too thick and it's very
Yeah,
doughy.
or it's too thick. They just like there's just something about the way the Malaysians, especially like street Malaysian
Yeah.
roti,
And the sweat from the forehead drips onto the roti.
that is a
which-
critical.
Yeah, salt
yeah,
too much
it
salt
is.
for
it
you,
is,
though.
it is.
But you know what? With the laksa, man, like I said this already once today. I have some strong opinions. I feel like the vermicelli kind of takes away from the enjoyment of the soup. I feel like it doesn't collect the flavor, it doesn't pick it up. Whereas like you're saying ramen and like the udon noodles and stuff, they really collect that soup. And laksa's got the dual noodle situation, which is unique. If it was all that yellow egg noodle, it would slap. Like as itself, like the laksa base soup is fucking amazing. Right? It's creamy, it's delicious, whatever.
Yeah.
Y'all fuck it up. Like
No, it's better. It's
Defend
better.
yourself.
It's better with both. When your dad has made it, the few times he has, is it with the both styles of noodles, or does he just stick
I
to
don't
one?
think so. I think it's just the one.
The egg noodle,
egg noodle.
the thicker one, the yellow.
He's a man
one?
of culture. This is why he likes ramen more.
Yeah.
He understands flavors, unlike you basic ass.
He doesn't even like it.
You like ramen. He doesn't say ramen is better. What do you like any other noodle soups? Like where do you tier it?
I mean, I'm not really a noodle guy.
What are you? What's
I'm
your carb of choice?
Toast.
Choice? Okay.
Hey,
I'm
hey.
I'll
He
take
looks like a fufu guy to me.
I'm a rice guy. I'm a pasta guy. I grew up on Russian cuisine, so we got pilmeni. I guess is like our.
Are there any noodle soups like in Russian
Like
cuisine?
dumplings? What is that?
Yeah, it's kind of like small dumpling.
In soup or just
No,
dumplings?
no,
Oh,
never in
okay,
soup.
okay.
Never in soup.
No soup at all in Russia.
No, there's lots of soups in Russia, but
Okay.
never with
They
noodle.
don't even cook it in water. They just look at it sternly.
So like my grandma just made this like my babushka just made this pickle soup. It's like chicken.
yeah?
It's like chicken soup with like saltiest like sourest gherkins you've ever had, but it's amazing, man.
Do you fuck with the borscht?
Oh, I fuck with the borscht. I fuck with the borscht hard. Put as much beetroot in that bad boy as you can. Honestly, it's crazy.
I'm sure.
Yeah, no noodles
Can you
in
get it?
Russia.
Would there be any restaurants in Sydney where you could get that kind of dish?
Or not many. I think there's one in the Dimix Cafe. It's like run by Russians.
In a
and they-
bookstore?
Yeah.
That sounds like a front.
I probably is. I'm not asking questions, but they make a mean borscht, so I'm happy.
Is
you
there
know?
Like
is
John
there
Wick
a-
does meetings there or something.
Absolutely.
Yeah, is there a Russian like suburb hub anywhere in Sydney?
It's just like little hubs all over the place. Not even really
okay.
a suburb. It's just sort of like little areas. I think there's quite a few in Bondi.
Russian
Bondi.
Jews, right?
A lot of Russian juice. Yeah, especially in Bondi, a lot of them.
Okay.
Little bits in the south, little bits just sort of eastern suburbs, all over the place.
Do they do a noodle soup as well? Maybe like a chicken noodle soup side? Maybe on the Jewish side.
Maybe, I don't know. There's not really like noodles isn't part of the Russian.
Like a little matzah ball. Sort of.
We've just got the closest pasta doughy thing we've got is the like dumplings we've got, the pilmeni. But otherwise, like
No liquid touching those though.
no liquid touching those. No. It's cooked in a broth, but otherwise no.
I watch SBS sometimes.
SBS is great. Shout out to Ethnics, bro.
Not SBS?
Yeah, this is
No, we're
SBS.
not. Oh yeah, we are
SBS.
SBS.
Yeah.
Oh, hi.
Hi, man.
Mate.
You're on SBS. What do you want to tell the people?
I'm a rich man
Yeah.
and I go for South Sydney.
Fuck yeah. South Sydney.
Oh.
Latrell.
Lovely.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah. What gave it away? Was it the hat or is it?
Oh!
Hey. Shout out to SBS, man. So we want you to very quickly, you know, there's a couple main noodle soups out there that exist that you know of. Obviously, we mentioned laksa, we mentioned pho, udon, pho. There's bumboe. There's what else is there? Yeah. You fuck with pho. So.
Yeah, we gotta.
You're gonna retract your previous.
What about
statement.
like alphabet noodle soup? Like we haven't touched
Oh.
on like there's ones like
wonton
that as
noodle
well.
soup?
Yeah.
No, go back to the alphabet. That shit's crazy.
Little tomato?
In the tin,
Yeah,
like that
in
still
the
counts as
tin.
noodle soup, right?
It's a soup. It's a
Yeah.
tomato
Is it a
soup.
noodle, though? What
It's a noodle.
classifies it as a noodle? If
It's like a
just
mac-
like
it's
noodle
like-
and
it's-
all.
it's-
If it's not a noodle, what would you call it?
Alphabet. It's like little funny shapes. Like
Like if I got a piece of spaghetti, and I tied it into a balloon animal, is it balloon animal soup or is this noodle soup?
no, that is true.
Damn.
Because it's still made out of like the egg dough, right? Yeah.
Shout out the
okay,
boundaries of
alright,
the universe
alright.
right now, bro.
Back to the original. How would you rank your? It's like like a tier list. You know the good tier list, S tier, A tier, B tier, whatever. You know like a ninja mission from Naruto. You know. So where would you rank your say top 4 or 5 soups like S to D or C?
I'm putting a karaage udon, S tier.
Oh, okay.
Karaage udon.
Yeah.
Like a little fried chicken. Doesn't it get soggy though in it?
Look, if you get to it quick enough, it doesn't, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
like how the dough absorbs the soup.
I
That's
think
kind of
it's like,
nice.
It's different taste. So you eat like a little bit at the beginning, it's still crispy, it's still yum, and then by the time you get to the end of it, it's soaked those
Food
flavors,
where the
right?
texture changes as you eat it is
Yeah,
great food.
right?
Yeah,
It's a
yeah,
journey,
yeah.
you know?
Exactly. Wow. Damn.
Yeah, that's why I dip my sandwich in water, bro. Shut the fuck up.
That's a thing as well. The beef. You dip it in the beef gravy. Yeah.
yeah.
All right, I'll shut up now.
Yeah.
So karaage udon, karaage ramen number 1. S. Okay, where do we go from there?
No, you go next, man. What do you
Yeah,
think?
do a joint one.
So ramen's S for you. So.
Yeah, well,
let's say ramen.
specifically this ramen we had at this tiny little like mom and pop shop in Japan. We were in Osaka and it was near the aquarium, and it was just,
Fuck your dad.
No, I'm sorry, Dad, but like these two ladies, God, they made a mean ramen. It was really, really good.
We're talking about ramen, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
the ramen. I can't even tell you the name of the restaurant because we just wandered in. We were like, oh, this place looks good, and it was
That's always the best.
the
one.
best.
Yeah,
Yeah.
agreed.
Unnamed.
I had a very similar experience when first time I went to Japan. Like there was this Michelin guide ramen place down the road from where I was staying. I had no idea it was a Michelin guide. I walked in. You know the vending machine ordering system? There was no English. I just pressed whatever button. Best fucking ramen of my life.
Yeah.
It's when you don't have like any expectations of what you're about to eat, and then it's just the best thing you've ever had, and you'll never go back there in your life again. But you got the memory of it, you know.
Exactly. It stuck with me today for this very conversation. So
Yeah.
where do you put pho? I'm keen to know.
Pho for me is a very solid A. It's near the top as well. I really like pho.
I think depending on the pho can be A or B. I think.
Yeah,
Depending
there's
on
bad
it.
pho. There's bad
There's
pho.
bad
Yeah,
pho,
yeah,
right?
yeah. Agreed.
Shout out to my brother James and Pho You.
Yeah,
We got a friend. We got a friend whose mum owns a pho restaurant.
Where's pho you?
It's in Chatswood. It's near the.
Is it for me?
Sorry.
For you.
I'm sorry, it's for you. Okay.
It's a bit slow. It's all good.
Nah, I'm a bit fried.
And then we finish it off with laksa. Laksa's at the bottom.
Bumboe.
I can't put laksa at the bottom. I can't do my old
Thank
man
you,
like that.
thank you.
I'll give it a solid like mid-tier B. Yeah.
Bumboe or
I don't even know what that is, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Try it next time you go to. Oh, so
Where do you guys live
next
at?
time you go to what's it called? Pho you,
Yeah.
pho me,
They sell
pho
bumbo.
you, pho you. Yeah.
So there's a city called Hue, and it's in the middle of Vietnam, and they specialize in this type of soup. It's kind of like a spicy, tangy sort of version of pho.
I'm sure that restaurant,
Okay.
unless they just do literally just pho, they would have it. They would have it.
Number way.
They
We'll
would have
to
it. They
a
would
look.
have it. They
We'll
would
have to have a look.
Where do you? What
BBH,
kind of what part of
yeah.
Sydney you guys from?
I'm in North Sydney. I'm near North Sydney.
Sutherland Shire.
Okay, you got to meet in the middle somewhere. Maybe go to Marrickville.
Yeah.
Good there, right? Yeah.
We're bound to find something there. Goddamn.
Yeah.
Any other questions?
No, I think that's it.
I think we sorted it, man. The people know. Shout to SBS. Shout to this guy's dad. Shout out to the
Shout out to
Russian
Chelmit.
Jewish community and non-Jewish community. Shout out to Borscht and Roti
Rabbitohs,
and
supporters.
Rabbitohs. All right, man. Thank you. Enjoy.
Pleasure. Thank
Pleasure.
you guys so much. How many people come down and sit down with you guys?
Saturday 3.
Heaps,
Only
heaps,
three? How long
heaps.
is it
Yeah.
for?
45 minutes.
Oh, okay. So
Not too bad. Yeah,
Pretty
yeah.
good then,
Well, we got to
actually.
sell. We got to sell.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
got
yeah.
we got to make the eye contact and
you
get them to
reeled
come
us
over.
in.
We
Yeah,
reeled
yeah,
you
yeah.
in.
Yeah,
We could see it in your eyes.
Yeah,
I
like
was interested. It was good. I wanted to hear what you guys had to say.
Thank you, man. Thank you for joining us, though. We really appreciate it. You guys gonna grab something to eat?
probably.
It's good weather for a little noodle soup.
It's got me hungry, honestly.
Yeah,
right now.
this is a very good
I haven't had
conversation
fun
right
in
before
so long.
dinner.
I could really fuck up before right now.
City pho is not the best, but
Yeah, it's not.
For
He'll
you
do
on
the
the
job.
other
He'll
hand.
do.
you, on the other hand, tell them the address right now. No, I'm joking. I have no idea where. All right, so I'm Ivan. This is
Tarek.
Papa Squat Podcast, and your name is
Tatum.
Tatum. That's a lovely name, like Jason Tatum. That guy, Channing Tatum.
yeah,
So many great
true,
Tatums
true.
out there. We have another one here with us today. You saw the sign. Today's topic. We're talking about noodle soups.
Yep.
Do you have a favorite noodle soup straight off the bat?
Vietnamese pho.
Have you had it so far in the cold weather?
Like recently?
Yeah. This year, in this winter
No, I
season.
actually haven't had it this year, so maybe that's not a.
No,
fair
it's still
answer.
fair. But what have you had? Have you had any?
I've had like a soba noodle soup.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That's more
you can
summery.
get a soup at some authentic Japanese restaurants, not all.
No such thing as an authentic Japanese restaurant in Sydney, but anyways.
As in, you need to go to Japan for. I mean, that's a harsh statement. We have big Japanese
I-
community.
yeah,
here.
well,
that's true.
he's.
Beg to
Yeah, I'm a
differ.
bit of an elitist.
I
I'm
haven't
sorry.
been to. Yeah, he's an elitist. I haven't been to Japan myself, so I wouldn't be able to comment.
I
But
also do like it's very basic, but I buy just miso soup packets and just do it at home, boiled water.
So
Quick.
you mentioned Japanese a few times, but ramen wasn't your favorite soup.
I'm a token vegan, and it's
oh
just,
right,
Vegan
okay,
ramen.
Okay, makes
Yeah,
sense. Makes
but,
sense.
like,
Yeah.
It's just it wouldn't be my default soup to have because like traditional ramen has pork and egg noodles and egg.
Yeah, that makes
So
sense.
I just default to that.
But pho you can do in a vegan way as well.
Yeah. I guess if you go to like certain Vietnamese restaurants, pretty easy to come by the veggie option.
They have the vegan option.
Yeah, rice
cool.
noodles, veggies, tofu. My favorite is I Love Pho in Melbourne, where I'm from. I think
Oh,
hands
okay.
down best I've had in Australia.
What's the best
Ah.
pho that you've had in Sydney? That has the vegan option.
Do you know what
obviously.
suburb or kind of
I
restaurant?
went to a Vietnamese joint in the CBDs at Haymarket,
Oh yeah.
and it was pretty good. Still not as good as my favorite in Melbourne. I'm pretty.
Melbourne food is pretty good. I rate Melbourne
Well,
food.
there's like a whole strip that's like the Vietnamese, like scene in Melbourne.
Is it in the CBD or further out?
Richmond?
Oh
If you go to
right, yeah,
Richmond,
yeah,
Victoria
yeah.
Street, Richmond.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So just curious, how long have you been vegan for?
It's been a while, like 5 years. I've lost count.
Have you had pho prior to becoming vegan?
Well, you can still get it now, just veganized. But do you mean like traditional?
Yeah.
Have you tried the
I went to
original?
Vietnam.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
I
okay.
wasn't vegan then, so probably have had like OG
Yeah,
Vietnamese but in Vietnam.
Probably guess where I'm going with this. How do you compare what you had before with the vegan version now? What do you think?
I don't know, like
Be honest with me. Come on.
I will be honest that like I'm very passionate about veganism, so
5 years. I
Yeah.
think if you've been vegan for 5 years, you're not going back.
Like,
to
I don't
any
know.
other-
Don't
Yeah,
miss me.
exactly.
I'm not trying to convince her any otherwise. I'm just to say, hey,
We're not
does
trying
it
to be that kind
just
of podcast.
taste objective
We're
taste.
not that kind of
should I
podcast.
hijack this? And
hijack it, please.
say, like vegan propaganda.
We'll join you.
Yeah, I don't miss meat, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, I love cooking, love vegan. Just go vegan.
Woo! No, so you cannot. It's just hard for you to compare, just because you don't like consuming meat anymore.
I think there's like amazing vegan food, and like the vegan pho that I get is so yum that I'm perfectly satisfied with it. It fulfills my needs.
Is it easier to be vegan for summer food or winter food? Like, what's more?
All food, I swear.
Oh,
I should
really?
get like a vegan cooking show going. I cook the biggest
Hey, you
variety
should.
of food.
Then you can leave Justco.
True.
This
Yeah.
guy. So
Source of income, that would
This
be
is
good.
how I'm trying to leave Justco by doing this.
doing this
So,
podcast,
maybe
yeah.
one day.
One of this guy.
Live stream.
No.
No, no.
The technology is not there yet with the Sony over there, but
Who's getting posted to?
Instagram and YouTube.
Cool. I'll settle for that.
Give us a follow for sure.
yeah.
One thing about veganism, we have a question. So this guy over here, you may have noticed, humongous gentleman, muscular, goes to the gym every day.
Right.
So how can someone like him, consume enough protein on that vegan diet? He needs a lot.
Nutritional yeast.
Damn, I had a feeling this would
Oh,
like,
Sue.
veer into like vegan propaganda.
Wait.
Honestly,
Oh, you
like
got-
beans, legumes, lots of grains,
Yeah, like
wheat,
one, two.
source of income, source of protein, seeds, nuts, all sorts of protein. There's like fortified milks nowadays. There's lots of vegan meats that are fortified with protein as well.
What do you think about seitan?
It's hard to come by in Australia, but like tofu
High protein.
buffet,
Tofu skin.
it's like lentils,
Oh,
chickpeas, every sort of
True.
bean.
You can have tofu as a vegan.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Chickpeas, like
So this guy,
Dark
you know,
laksa? I
he's
reckon
the
laksa's the
biggest
best one.
biggest vegan hater. So I'm glad you're converting him.
vegan hater.
No, I'm not a
goodness.
vegan hater.
I'm just joking.
I mean, look, I mean, I'm like a small female, so I don't have goals to be
With a big heart,
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
big passion for animal rights.
But I have I've known a certain male who was like
It's not me.
who was vegan and like a gym goer and buff. So they do exist. There's
They do
actually one
exist,
on
they
our
do
level. in
Oh,
the
really?
office
You'll have
that
to introduce me to him.
He's like could be a gridiron player and he's
Oh,
vegan.
wow.
He
Okay.
benches like 40 kilos. That's a really strong dude.
Shout out to Liam from
Shout out to you, Liam.
what's it called? I've forgotten the name of their business. Not their-
Meat's good for memory, I heard. Anyways, but I'm just joking with you.
Yeah, literally the brain fog is real.
Iron supplements, baby. Let's go.
Literally.
All right, I think that's
Yeah,
all
yeah,
for
yeah, we
today.
can
Thank you
wrap
for
up
joining
there.
us. We really appreciate it. Appreciate your time.
Damn, I'll look out for my
Look out, look
10
out.
minutes of fame.
10 minutes?
It was Taryn,
Tarek
Tariq, sorry,
and
and
Ivan.
Ivan. Cool. Are you guys mates? Or
Yes,
No, I hate
yes,
this
yes.
guy, but we just do it for the money.
How many episodes have you had?
This
12.
is our 12th.
No, it's our 13.
Oh, 13,
No way,
sorry.
and you always sit right here?
No,
No,
we
do-
everywhere.
Yeah. Different spots around
It's always
Sydney.
about noodle soup.
Every
Yeah,
episode.
It is.
Yep.
It is. I don't know if we'll make it to episode 20.
We can
but-
try and do 100 episodes of noodle
Is
soup.
there enough noodle soups?
Oh, believe me, you'll be surprised.
No, it's a different topic every week. So,
There you go.
If
Hopefully
you want-
this launches my influencer career.
Fucking love noodle
yeah,
soup.
well, hopefully it launches ours first. But
Yeah.
next time you see me in the office, you should give me some tips on future topics because we're-
Veganism.
Sure.
Yeah,
sure,
both
sure,
that
sure.
as well. Yeah.
We converted a hater today, so we one for the
hater.
people.
No, I'm a firm believer that like being a militant vegan, it just pushes people away. I'm just like only talk about it if people ask and are interested.
Exactly. Yeah. Very
Namaste.
cool.
Must say, baby.
No.
I have a
Namaste.
pottery class to get to that I'm running late. That is
Oh,
Sorry.
okay.
cliche vegan pottery class.
Every diet can do pottery.
True.
Thank you for stopping by, by the way. You know, taking time out of your busy day and out of your pottery
I
class.
recognize you from the level. I know you haven't recognized me. A bit
Do you
awkward.
sit out where the windows are?
I sit in like the hot desking
Yeah, okay.
area.
I would have recognized you.
Well,
I'm just
I'll
saying.
come over and I'll say hi. No, I just stay
And
in the
I
office all day.
literally
That's all
went for
I do.
a hike with Darren the other day. Like we're good friends.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. And his
well,
girlfriend.
well, maybe I'll blame Darren because he's never
Yeah.
spoken
Too
about
busy digesting meat.
it.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Exactly.
I was.
Always on the toilet, not at his
Yeah,
desk.
yeah.
Not taking.
Never
yeah,
out
I
in the
think he's
common
the
area,
one
that's
with
for
the
sure.
brain
Yeah,
fog.
yeah.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
All right, thank you for stopping by. Enjoy your day.